Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In any part of the world you are listening to my word, I'm very happy to be here again. Continuation of our last class about the technical techniques in forex trading. Today I'm going to be explain or expatiate what and how to understand a chart in forex trading. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. On this, I'm going to be using a trader view which you can easily access through Google. You can just press trader view and you register with them and you have a chart with this. So if you have not done that or you don't know anything about that before, kindly do so now. Tradingview.com, you will find this channel. So now I'm going to be using GBP vs USD, Great Britain versus USD. So here I'm going to be talking about three most common charts nationwide. They are very famous among others. So charts are three-dimensional representative of price over time. This is price, this is my price, and this is my time. These are the time variables. You can see in different dimensions in 1 day, in 5 days, and if you want to get something more similar than more smaller than that, you have seconds, you have it here in 4 hours, and the rest. So I'm going to be using a day for this particular illustrations. We have three types of charts I'm going to be explaining here. The first one I'm going to talk about is my line charts. You can see there are different ones you can use, but I'm going to be talking about the bar charts, candlestick, and line charts. So I'm going to take the first one as a line chart. In line charts, each one, the peak and the valley are represented like a dot and get connected to each other. Here is a particular dot, this is another dot. But these dots, the two dots, are what are connected. You can see the broken arrows connecting to the price and to the time values. So in the price value, I'm having 1.19133, and the day you can see that is up to Wednesday, 16 November 2022. You can see that is what I mean about this. But for this, there's no more, there are still some things that you cannot get directly on a line chart. When we get to the other chart, you'll be able to get that thing very well. And you know, this line chart is the simplest form of chart, but it is quite good. But if we are going to plot it, we have to get two or three similar price stock in a single chart or in compare. Moreover, the line chart gives the clearest idea about the price direction of a stock. But yet, we can, if you look at others, if you compare it with others, you will discover that there are still some things it was unable to provide us with, some information that cannot provide us with. Now, I'm going to be looking at another chart, which is known as what? Bar charts. Why do I call it bar charts? Sorry. I click on that bar charts. Clicking on the bar chart, you can see it. You can see it. A bar chart is comprised of a series of bar. You can see a bar. You can see a bar. It's a comprised of what? A bar. Every bar has a four important price points. You can see, let's just pick one. You can see it has a 4 points. Four important price points. You see at the top it has another price, and at this particular here is another price, and here is another price, another price. That is what I mean by it has four important price points. We have the opening, close, high, and color. Open, close, high, and low. I come again. Open, close, high, and low. So here I'm going to be explaining more. But if you look at this thing very closely, you will discover that we are having a two-color bar. We have the red and we have the green. We have the red and we have the green. So I'm going to explain more better when I get to the next bar. I will be able to explain everything in general to us. So let me just open to another one. The last one, which is what? Candle. You can see it here. You can see the candle. You can see the candle. It's also having a four important price too. The first one over here, the second one here at this particular larger area, and another larger area another day. So I'm going to explain each one for us. I'm going to explain each one. You see this candlestick is one of the famous charts that is being used in Forex, and it is discovered by the Japanese. That's why some people refer to it as what Japanese candlestick charts. This chart is being one of the most versatile and popular form of chart representation. Price behavior during each price is represented in form of candle. If you have seen it, so I'm going to explain what it means by individual. I have a picture over here that I can use to explain. You can see the picture. So we have here, we have bullish candlestick and we have a what? Bearish candlestick. The one in red is known as bearish candlestick and one in what? In green is known as what? Bullish candlestick. The bullish means what? Something is rising. You can see it means rising, increasing. While the decreasing is what's known as bearish candlestick. Now come back here, if you look at it very well, like what I mentioned, it has a four important price. You can see the lowest of the red of the green is known as low. The lowest part of it is known as what? Low. It's known as what? And the highest part of this particular line bar combined with it is known as what? High. Is known as high. But here is where the difference comes in. When something is rising, it means that it open at the lower part and it close. The apex, that the peak it can reach, is known as what? Close. But when it's called something is reducing, the way it starts from opening is known as what? At the top over here and the low and it close down here. Can get it back here. Let's check it. Now for here we have what is that? High, and here is what? Low. It has what? You can see that this high is longer than this. When we get to here, we are going to still explain why one is shorter and one is higher. Later in the class, we are still going to be explaining more better about that. You can see this is a high and this is low. This is opening and this is closed. And for this one, the green one, we have one. This is what? Open, and this is close, and this is high, and this is low. Thank you very much. I think that's where we're going to end the class today. Please try to subscribe to my channel. If there's anything that is not clear to you, you can chat me up or you put your comment down. So next class I will be able to attend to those things very fast before going to other topics we have to cover. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Thank you. Next class.